Okay, blueprints. I'm on day 5, and I have a note to myself that says, collect mail. Weird void days between Christmas and New Year's. That's true. Take an hour nap, we can start again at 8 p.m. If I take a nap right now, I won't be waking up. I won't be waking up. That will be bedtime. Alright, so it's day 5. And I need to get to, the mailroom on this day 5. Because I had mail. Wake up at 4 a.m. I don't know. I don't really have where if I go to sleep early, I wake up super, super early. I can still sleep. What else will this show? Okay, I think I can show you. I've got 3 stars on Yelp. No, 3 stars of whatever they are from the observatory, which is behind my camera. 5:30 a.m. Jeez. And then what else have I got? I've not made it to the antechamber today. I bet you there's an achievement for calling it a day without exploring, but I'm not gonna do it yet. And then you can see the rooms that I have accessed. This is storeroom, bottom right. You can see that one. Aquarium I've been in. Missing some bedrooms. Missing some green rooms. All of that. So that's kind of what we're cooking with. That's what we're cooking with. And I've written down some notes, which I can show you on this. So I have written down a lot of names and tried to connect them, which I should realistically try to tidy this up, I think. The Sinclair name, Lord Evanson went hunting with KL, who I haven't figured who that is yet. I need to add, no spoilers to the title or something, which is not necessarily going to stop anybody, but I can pretend in my heart of hearts that it will. And then we've got Marion Marigold, who was an author, and her son loves red, and I think it must be that we are her son, and our dad is Simon P. Jones. Uncle Herbert is, I believe, H.S. Sinclair. And then I've got a bunch of dates from the game. There's a Mary Matthew Jones, who is the real name of the pseudonym of Marion Marigold. So there was a bombing with 4 people who died. There's a lot of dates. And then I have some notes. I have notes on the billiards math system. I have notes on how to use the fuse box, which hopefully I will remember what these things mean, because that's the other part of the battle. Family tree, family list. Yes, yes, yes. You know how it goes. Let's put 1, 2, 3. And then we had day 5, I'm telling myself to collect the mail. Day 4, we did mailroom. I was at first writing down a lot of stuff, like what I got from each room and like what kind of paintings there were. But so far, I haven't really come across anything that is making me think that I need this stuff just yet, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I won't. It's just that I do not feel like I need the notes on it just yet. Also, I think I have an okay memory for some things, even though I am consistently terrified that I have early onset Alzheimer's. But I've got information about the chapel, which I think is important. Can you see my cursor? You can, okay. The drawing of a duck, the dark room, the pictures that were inside of the dark room. Oh, and then we've got... Maybe I need to add the notes from the commissary here. That's what I need. Hello, Martin. Thank you for the raid. This is my first time playing Blueprints. Well, technically it's my second time, but my first playthrough. This is my second stream playing the game. And I've got a complicated notes system, which you can see here. I hope you had a good stream. Thank you so much. Hello, everyone. Let me write down on my notes about the commissary. It's 2 M's, 2 S's, I remember. And then the commissary is going to be closed the 12th through the 16th. To write days, just because. Just in case I get it twisted, because I do not want to get it twisted. I don't want to get it twisted. Hello, hello, my ADHD. I'm so worried that I have... I'm like, I won't remember things that are kind of important, and then I'll remember things that are not important. That, you know what I mean? I'm sure you know what I mean. Sure you know. What else? Commissary. And then we've got staff. Lock in. Also, I'm really annoying and the writing has to look how I want it to, or I will undo it. Oh, thank you, Mula. I almost called you Moodang or something somehow. Lu Mei, thank you so much. That's very nice of you. There are 2 terminals. And they are at security and laboratory. And then the password is maybe an S, and then I don't know because it's scribbled out. And then a sale which it gets to be in all caps, I don't know why. Olamido. Thank you, Keychain Wolf. 50% off from days 20 to 21. Okay. And then I'm gonna add another layer. Ooh, exciting. Another layer. And this one, I'm going to write. This one's going to be for puzzles. So there is a outside. There are puzzles, including a tree with initials. Let me turn the music on for a moment, even though the game has the wackadoodle atmosphere. And the tree was cut down. Then there is a padlock. And that has 4 numbers. And that's on Orchard Gate. I have to resist putting a smiley face after everything. Right? And then the truth box doesn't always have the gems. That's true. The other one I was going to write is, what's it called? The breaker room? Breaker room. There is the color terminal, which I have the notes for how it works. But what is it for? What is... Don't answer that. It for? And that's a surprised face. Can you see the surprised face? So I'm like, what's it gonna be for? What's it for? Alright, that should be good. I want to rename this, but it means I have to tab into this computer. This is going to be puzzles. Okay. Is that everything? I think so. And then, of course, we're on day 5. We need to collect our parcel. Yes. I think that's everything for this. Alright. Yes. Yes! Yes! Alright. Day 5. And we need to get a mail room. Hello? I don't want to go outside. I've made a wish a bunch of times. That was so difficult to say and I don't know why. I like orange Tootsie Pops. Look at it! All dead ends. But I do not like a lot of other orange flavored things. And orange and chocolate. There's so many things that I really, really want to like them, but I don't know if it's because... I didn't realize the bedroom wasn't a dead end, but now I know. I don't know if it's because of texture or because of flavor. Oh, free gem. So I was thinking... I really want to get into kimchi. Because it's good for you. But I haven't tried it and I'm afraid to because I want to like it and I'm afraid I won't like it. What's this gonna do? Okay, the hallway looks okay. Mailroom, we do need that and I'm worried I will never see another mailroom again. It should be fine. Mail is important. But I don't know with kimchi how I will enjoy it or not because of texture things. Like I was thinking earlier. Did I have Denny Ravane written down? I was thinking earlier about how I'm not... Like, I like carrots, but... It'd be near the bottom, wouldn't it? Did I spell it wrong, or has his name changed? Anyways, as I was saying, I like carrots, but they have to be specific ways. Right? Or no, fired from mansion. So I was thinking earlier, like I don't really like raw carrots, but I think I don't like them because anytime I've had raw carrots, they were in big chunks. But I'm thinking if I had like thinly sliced raw carrots, I would like them. Because I also do not like really to bite into bananas. But I do like if I slice the bananas very thin and then eat them like they're little coins. Then I like them. Okay, this is from Dad. Still the same address, I think. Yes. Raw carrots are dull. Maybe if in carrot cake. Jesto, thank you so much for the 2 months. Very supportive forever. Oh, I think it still counted. Maybe it's still counting. I don't know. The way they do it sometimes. Crazy. Raw carrots, though, with, like, dip, though, right? Can't get behind banana texture, not gonna lie. Connor, try them if you slice them into, like, chocolate coin thickness. And then you eat them with a fork. Might be a hack for you. Could be. Could be. I also really want to be able to enjoy the texture of fruits in things like yogurts and desserts, but I do not enjoy it thus far. The Darkest Rose, thank you for subscribing. So, Yuri supporter. Butter and garlic. Those are nice, but sometimes if I have too much garlic, I get a migraine. Ugh. Hey, buddy, how's it going up there in that big house? I think most people would be scared, pretty scared being alone for this length of time, but I have a feeling you're doing just fine. I imagine you... I'm trying to get my monitor to be the way that I want it to. I imagine you happy as a clam, perfectly content on the estate with the exploration opportunities for adventure that present themselves each day. So I'm writing this... Okay, so this is the one that I read already. Oh. Dirigiblocks. On Friday, I'll end up... Okay. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, but it's been 7 years since we were last here. Let me read this again. Okay. We'll add that to the name. Or would notes? I'm Simon. 7 years since last visit. And then we used to spend summer trips. But childhood summer and then Dirigiblocks, I play Dirigiblocks. Question mark? Since you looked at me, you know I've got your back. Bananas and custard? I want to like it. I want to like it. I can eat French food and Italian food and stuff, but it just kind of like, it just depends. Sometimes. It's dumb because, like, foods giving people migraines is a thing. But it doesn't always happen. Because one of my other migraine foods is hot dogs. And I don't understand that. And sometimes, I think sometimes fried foods. I love those things, so I eat them. And I don't always get headaches. Hello, Jamalki. Did you rest? Parcel. Okay. So. Let's add this to our notes for today. So. Collect mail. Parcel. And what did we get? Date. Act. Oh, I didn't show you this. 11. 10. By. A. Dot Thompson. Department number. Date packed by. Department? Yippee! Volle und Fortnite. Yippee! Department 604. Headaches from hot dogs. It's like, the name of a song. Right? Headaches from hot dogs. 25% of the way to completing goal. Nice. Olives gives you migraines? I love black olives. Peaches and yogurt. It's in the middle of a nap and suddenly my aggressive backseating alarm was going off. Jamalki has the same, I think the same outlook on backseating that I do, which is where it will just actually piss me off. And if I see people backseating other streamers, that also pisses me off, even if it doesn't piss off the streamer that is being backseated, but I will be pissed off for them. Serial number. Which is, what I'm saying is, Ped does not care about backseating typically, or really, he's just really good at ignoring it. And meanwhile, I'm like foaming at the mouth when people are backseating him, getting pissed off. And we've got brass compass. And a magnifying glass. Is it satisfying to see me write this? Because it is satisfying to be writing it. It was also shipped the same day. Sinvicta. Doing the thing. Doing the thing. He has good selective chat reading mentality. I don't know how he does it. We'll see if, now that he's on ADHD medication, if he can tune them out or not, or if now he will be against being backseated. Shipped 1110. Don't ask me why these ones don't have the fancy bits on them, but some do. It makes sense to me. Invoice number. What else? Oh my god. Customer order number. Customer order number. 5259. No claims for shortage will be allowed unless this package slip is returned within 8 business days. I didn't write down yet. The packing slip is from also the Sinca company. which is 445 West Barbaron. Avenue. I know I could screenshot this, but then I wouldn't get to write it. Years of training in Terraria. Okay, you have a point there. You do have a point. I think I can move this over a little bit so I can see that maybe a little bit better also. His power's being repressed. I think with backseating, there's like sometimes where I want to tell people things, but they're not like narrative things. It's usually like mechanical things, if that makes sense. You know? Okay, I get a magnifying glass, which didn't make a noise. Or it made like the tiniest noise. Three IRL. There's one got released, what was it, yesterday or whatever, and then there's a members one as well. Customer's order number is in red letters. I'm circling it. I didn't like that circle. I'm circling it better. Circling it better. What? Day 5. I didn't name this layer. Day 5. Everyone looks so slay. Everyone does look really nice. Luckily, the comments have been, like, quite respectful, too. Even with everyone looking very gorgeous and delicious. And most of them have been nice. There's only been a few ones where it was, like, not constructive sort of vibes. And it's so funny because anytime anyone does something like that, I just send them to the Shadow Realm. So if it's not too bad, I just delete the comment. And then if it's like just mean for sort of no reason, or like I see that they've been mean more than once, then they get the Shadow Realm. So I love you gaslighting yourself into forgetting you were Legion. Yeah, did I mention that more than just at the end? Because, I said at the end, and I don't know if... I haven't watched the episode. This is all the same. Oh. Weird. So the magnifying glass... Wait a second. Remember how it's like, why is that handwriting in different way? This is important, I think. I don't know if it was in the video or not. Did they include in the video the part where me and Bryony were in the room and I was telling her my fake role? Or was it just at the end when I was like, oh my god, literally, I was trying to bluff so hard that I told Bryony. It was? Oh my god. I'm almost embarrassed by that, but that's like sort of how I have to play when I'm bad. Is that I, like, need to also convince myself that I'm good. So I completely forgot Bryony was also bad. Special... X. Entry. Was there any notes on this screen? I think I confused Bryony as well. Root. Root list. Bridge. There was another one. There's a part where she whispers about how you're both Legion and you don't pay attention. Oh my god, that's so embarrassing. I was so, like... I'm a good guy. I'm such a good guy. You can tell by how I'm a good guy. There's another note in a room that has text where the text is different. Moon necklace, blah 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 blah. Is it beside? So I wrote Nook and then I wrote beside. Maybe that was it. In the Nook. Drawing room. Nook. I'll add it on. Nook. Put a question mark next to this one though, because I don't know if this is it. This is it. Beside. But it sounds right. I can't believe that about that game. That's so funny though. Mic's cutting out slightly when you're facing away. I'm just mumbling. I think that was it though. I think because on this day I wrote Nook beside, and so I don't know if that was from a letter. Because there is something, and I do remember that I looked at it and I was like, why is this in a different font? And I said it out loud to you all too. I don't remember what it was, but I'm sure I'll find it again. And now I know that that is a thing as well. I can pay attention when I see it again. Okay. And that I've put on the puzzles under special text, which is different and writing. Okay. Which I didn't really need the magnifying glass to see that, but it is also helpful. Okay. So, bridge. Enclosed amount, blah 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 blah. 50 steps. I wonder, I almost want to, while I'm still kind of close, go back to the mail room. But we'll see. Oh, this gives me steps. Because I kind of want to look at a letter from my dad, maybe, with the magnifying glass. Love me notes, love me magnifying. Grandpa? Simon. Open only. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I feel like I'd still maybe be able to see something where then I could then be like, I need to look at that a little bit closer. I want to write down also the grandma's quote. And I don't know if I know grandma's name yet. Unless it is the woman that had passed away, the Lady Clara. But we go on here. Grandma. Grandma quote is, don't go, what do they say? Don't quiet into the dark night. Don't go where the path leads. Why does it not look like leads and it looks like leads? Abandon the path. And go where you want. And go where you want it to lead. Okay, thanks, Grandma. Thank you, Grandma. Gentle and not quietly. Gentle. Do not go quiet. Do not gentle. Wait. Mora J. The White Sea of Yore. Stamp. Stamp on letter. Main all. Is Mora. Mora Jai. And then it says the White Sea of Yore. The White Sea of Yore. The White Sea of your mom. I was thinking, is that someone's name too? But I was thinking of the J.R.E. Yena. Your college name. The White Sea of Yore. Okay. Interesting stamp. Mora. Okay. And Mount Holly is the place that we are. I need to make cookies tomorrow, I think. Start fresh each morning. Herbert S. Sinclair. This S is differently fancy than this one. It's got just an extra little squiggle on the inside, but that could just be for no reason. Alright, if we go... What else does this have? You lose a step, blah, 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 blah. You know, I feel a little proud of how smart I am. Greetings from Reddington. Because I did the darts puzzle pretty good when I did that. And then I definitely am for sure about the font being different. I'm looking at the necklace. Nothing weird. Is there a signature? No signature. Wait a second. This photograph doesn't seem to be sat all the way in the frame. Game's good, but I wish I hadn't dropped off of it because I have no idea what I was doing. That's the problem, isn't it? But it doesn't seem to be that I can interact with them. Margaret Thatcher and her moon necklace. Oh no. Hello, Tim? Okay. Hubris. I just realized why you said that. Did they ever prove he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? Gotcha. Okay. So that was... Did he... Was it? What's it? Was it proven he stole the mail? Aha! Sam in Wellington. Every time I think of Wellingtons now, I'm gonna think about that woman poisoning those people. Okay. DC Power. That was their first mistake. They should have gone with Marvel Power. The Grand Realm of Fand Ares. Stamp on letter. That's not a good arrow. Dad's letter has the Grand Realm of Fen Ares, which is where the letter's from. The Grand Realm of Fen Ares. In fog, we are lost. In fire, we are found. In fog, we are lost. In fire, are not the best handwriting. The Australian woman with the mushrooms. It was a beef Wellington. Yes. And there's a Netflix documentary about it. I think it's like 3 episodes or something. I zoom in on the letter from my dad and then just written really tiny so I almost can't see it. It says, I hate you. For no reason. Let me turn my heater off because I think I'm okay. Famous last words, because it is still quite cold outside. I would like for it to snow. It doesn't stick when it's in Bristol, really, but... What does the weather say? It's gone up, back up to 7 degrees. It was 3 degrees this morning. Thought it would only get colder for some reason. But the sun was nice. It was a little bit sunny here. So the sun was coming through the windows, and it was nice. Snow in this climate? Yes, in this climate. Okay. Royal Mail. I don't know if this number is important, but numbers are important a lot of the time in things. Notes. Mail. Room. Bag. 4, 5, 3, 4, 7, 8, 2. And then I don't know if there's more. If we can get back to the commissary again, I bet we can read that password that's been crossed out. Okay, let's go. Okay. And then I had this turned off. So we can go through the pantry still. Don't think there's any other letters we can look at out here. That little box is strange. But it's probably fine. Ooh, we could go to the commissary. But I don't want to get stuck. So I'm gonna... Oh, yeah, because it doesn't go straight through. Something I can detective? I'll have to find out eventually, Torb. I've detectived this. What does it say? Inspect documents more closely. And then floor plans going north. Look, Flawn and Dune again. Bridge. There will be the letter in one of the hallways about the woman passing away as well. I click everything just in case. Okay, we've got courtyard or parlor. Courtyard could have a good item in it. So that would be nice. Though I do love puzzle, and there's a letter with the puzzle thing. Well, let's go courtyard. Hello, Silent Mutt. They've been nice. They've been fun. Okay. Do I get anything? I'm looking. So which way do I want to go? I think I want to keep going north. Oh, the Nook. It does... I'm pretty sure there is a no, there's a key that is on the table in here. I don't know that there is a letter in here. 3 keys for the garage. 3 keys does sound really good, but I just spent my money. I'm going Nook. Going Nook. Alright, we've got a key now. The jukebox. Okay. Oh. What the hell? It gives me the answer on this one. Okay, so puzzles. No, it's notes. So the billiards. Blue is addition. What? Girl, what are these fucking colors? Blue addition. I said that was green. Pink. Multiplication. Purple. Is division. So I wonder if I was supposed to... Well, I don't think you're supposed to anything. If I was supposed to find this first in order to know how that it works. But I'm just actually the smartest guy ever. And I did it without this. And then it says... order of operations. Okay. Sinclair has many secrets that he will take to his grave. Okay. Then it says... antechamber. Sealed all 4 sides. Must be a way to open. Okay. I don't know. That must... So that's a drawing of the antechamber up there. This is some sort of weird... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the third one is colored in. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if I do like this. Because just in case, this could be important. Screenshots would be so nice, but also... I don't need screenshots. Many secrets that he will take to his grave. I wonder if that means that he could be buried in here somewhere in the grounds of the place. Let me write where I got this from. This is from journal. Journal notes. Photo on my phone. This is true too. Thanks, Benjack. I do like writing things down. I like to write down stuff. Oh, beside. There it is. Okay, that was... Yes, this was true. Beside. The text for beside is different. And this is on notes. Suggestion? I don't know what to call this. Hint, maybe? And this is beside. Grandpa loves a fucking puzzle, eh? Talked about Mousie's journal? Yes. Mousie's puzzle. No, Mousie's journal. I've obviously not seen it because that would be spoilers, but I do know that it is very extensive apparently. Wish I'd used a notebook instead of screenshots. Ooh, well, I guess screenshots can still be memorabilia too. And it'd be cool to have the physical notebook as well. So we got, I could get Den, which has another gem. I would like a gem, I think. Let's do it. Used paint and wrote on the screenshots. Nice. I do have a key for that. There's a gem here. Let's try going north. So I still haven't made it to the antechamber. Right, I've got plenty of opportunity to get more keys. Steam overlays. Oh, that's... Oh. Lol. Investment. Investment. You haven't played it yourself? Well, there's still opportunity. Food for sale. Cost a gem to make an observatory. Might as well, because we get like a little bonus or something, right? A fixed star is the stargazer's companion to constellations. Richard Witt. Maybe we should write down this guy. He's not already on here, right? I was thinking if he was... No, Caleb or Philip. No. Because this is from the publishing company. Richard Witt. Hello, Prismism. Thank you, thank you. Okay. constellations. Oh, that T is not good enough, y'all. Constellations. Then Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing. Okay, that's important. Then Aries. Birds and Sons. Oh, you can't see this. Here it is. Publishing. And this book was 1809. Published by DNS Publishing. Bullshit. Okay, so we are currently in the observatory. We've written down about Bird and Sons. Wood Rat. I love that. 2026 year of the fire horse. The Rapidash. Midwine has dropped his fish and he don't know what to do about that. Midwine, you dropped the... Oh. Put him in front of those notes. Be a pain in the dick if I try. Okay, that's probably fine. Okay. So this is the book. We've got a magnifying glass. I don't see any font that looks different though. So I was gonna say the thickness of these looks weird, but some of the other ones have a weird thickness too. Okay. Oh gosh, Dr. App. Yeah, I'd be just nervous. I think with cars and stuff, I'm just too nervous. And then in Bristol, there was like a lot of cats going missing and stuff. And people were saying that maybe like someone was like purposefully doing that, basically. I'm wondering... I know how to do the breaker puzzle, like it's told me how to do it, but I don't think I need to do it yet, because the breaker puzzle thing is for VAC, and I don't know just yet what that's for, and I don't want to know yet, but I think I wrote down VAC indicator. If I go to my puzzles, no, it's notes. This is for VAC indicators. Chloe the cat. What a good kitty. Alright, I think we go drawing room. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, blah blah blah. No font different on these. This looks kind of normal. A test tube and a bathtub. The drawings in the drawing room are a lot of things where the gate is being measured, it looks like. Let's add this to our notes. Drawing room. Is that what this is called? I think. And this is like all drawings on walls. I think actually down here, because I kind of actually want to take a note maybe of what the different gates are measuring gate. So we've got, I think the shortest one must be the man with the umbrella. So in order of shortest to longest. Who knows if this is important, but holding the umbrella by the top. But if you were using it like a cane, wouldn't you do that? I think his must be smaller or maybe the same as the lady. So man with umbrella cane plus maybe also lady in dress. And then we've got hold it by the handle. True. I think that's what he's doing in this, though. It just looks pointy, and because the shadow makes it look like that's the handle. I think. So we've got that guy. And then the horse and the boy seem to have the same one. But the man... I don't know if his is the same as theirs. Can I do the... I don't know if I can do the test. So from thumb to knuckle. Is there a horse picture that's big enough for that? I don't think so. Maybe this. So nail to thumb. It looks slightly shorter to me, but let's say man. Oh, man. Is this Abraham Lincoln? Is it the same guy? Man with beard plus cane. And then we've got horse. And also maybe, I think I'll say paper boy, I guess. And then we'll put plus question mark. Yeah. I think. I like doing this the way that I have been, which is like, it feels a bit slow going, like stopping, taking notes, chatting a little bit. I think I'm enjoying it that way. Then we've got, of course, our grandpa. Behind our grandpa, okay. I'm gonna make a note of this as well. So in the drawing room, grandpa's painting shows bent candelabra. I don't know if that's how you spell that. All the lever wrong. Looked at the picture 12,000 times before I noticed it. I'm an observant observer. What can I say? And look, something's gonna whack-a-doodle happen right there. It's getting dark out. I wonder if it will kick me out. Oh, so there's a safe behind painting. I don't know if these paintings, I think they must move around. Okay, safe behind painting. And this time it's a lady. So, we do not know the code for this, I don't think. We can mash things, but I don't think that's going to make much of a difference. You didn't know about this safe? Well, here it is. Now I wonder. There's maybe something in here. And we might as well fuck with all of the candelabras. While we're at it. I thought something was gonna come out. Where the hell did I draft the kitchen? It's true. So I don't know if I have anything to solve this just yet. Also, the chandeliers are a little bit different from one another. I think. Let's see. Left chandelier. Gold. Criminal sapling. Hello. Thank you for being significant otter. And the right one is bronze question mark? Silver? Silver? I can't stay overnight actually, so I do think it's gonna kick me out if I'm here too long, and it's 9 p.m. After 9 p.m. So why does this have, and this is 8, and this is 8. That is strange to me. How about one date? 0222. Did I do that right? 0222. I don't think I'm going to have quite the puzzle for this yet. What is house history? Oh, these are all the day 1. Okay. Does the day end if you wait too long? I think it must do that. I haven't opened any safes yet, no. 0862 8902. Okay. I'm gonna keep going, I think. Let's do... I don't have a lot of green rooms. Could still be nice to get more gems. Let's try the puzzle thing so I can see if there's anything wacky on the letter from the guy. So we had M. Lowry, which I want to make sure that I've written that down. I'm pretty sure I did last time. Unless I didn't. Let's write down next to all these other names. Might be on another page or something. It's not Boob. M. Lowry. And what's this letter about? From May the 2nd to Herbert. May 2nd to Herbert. And this was about, I think, the... Great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this past Thursday. Dine with old hams. Doesn't sound very tasty. This past Thursday. And what? My wife's wit had lost its charm. As a wife, mutual love of games, and so he told him about the puzzle. Tells him about box puzzle plus rules, I think. Okay. May 2nd, Herbert M. Lowry. And he does also have a wife. Okay, and then we know one will always... At least one is true, at least one is false. Free apple, too? At least one true, one false. Only one has a prize. Okay. The gems are on the desk. That's a lie. The gems are in this box. I don't know. The gems are on the floor. Okay. That's a lie. So, lying, which means this must be true. So, yes. Yippee. Okay, and there's nothing else in here. Painting of Grandpa. Weird stuff in there. Nothing behind the sofa. And those are there. Door's locked. We have a key. Those two are dead ends. Oh my god. We've got just enough freaking gems to open this passageway. Let's try it. I think I'm gonna get kicked out because I spent too much time dilly-dallying tonight in a video game. Let's go this way. So these... Interesting. Passageway doors are kind of strange. Hiss. While drafting, you will no longer be able to see them. That kind of sucks. The dark room isn't that bad, I tells myself. Let's go through the dark room. Uh-oh, the lights have turned off. Okay, let's just go... Oh my god. North. What I called my grandpa? I called my grandpa Cup of Java. But as one word, Cup of Java. Oh, my money. And then my other grandpa, I just called him Grandpa. Okay. I don't think there was anything in this room to, like, read. There is a missing candle on this, which is a bit strange, but also could be normal. I don't think I can take any of the candles, as far as I know. Okay. Let's just go up if we can. So we've got a hallway. That should be good. Let's try it so that I can maybe at least see the antechamber at least. Or what it's going to tell me when I try to go in. Okay. Got that, we got that. And then This is the door for the antechamber, but it's just sort of blank, which is fine. Let's go this way. Locked. We don't have a key. Okay. At least now we know. What a strange flower arrangement. Because on the outside are poinsettias, but then on the inside are pink flowers. Okay. I might as well just see what kind of stuff... not that. I've got a lot of steps though, so it's fine. Feeling lucky? No. I'm in fact not feeling lucky. So this is the furnace. That's just a light coming through, I think. And this room, I think, just means that you draw red rooms more often. Okay, we can go this way, right? No, we cannot. So if we go back in... No. We go back to the drawing room. And then... through the observatory down to the bottom of the den. Is that what I wanted to do? No. I wanted to go this way. Guess what time is it? I assume I have till midnight in the video game. 2 swans. Grandpappies. Pappies? Everything's on fire. I don't think a bathroom actually does anything. Can I flush the toilet? No. Okay. We go through here. I should be noting what... I should be noting about these chess pieces, I think. So... we have... this is the rook, I think. Rook. Nook. Then we have the bishop in the church, which makes sense. And then I know I've seen a pawn before. Was that in the den, I think? Den, question mark? In the glass or something? Maybe? Sounds good. That sounds good. Okay, where else can we go? We go all the way back down. I still haven't had a shovel to, like, dig stuff up. Is there a chess piece in this room? There's an egg timer. And a whatever the hell that thing is. A grinder? Coffee grinder? Lux coffee. Okay. Looking at everything. Now what have we got? We go straight across. Because the bedroom. If I just look at the bedroom, because I want to see if there's a chess piece in here. There's a hat. Oh, there's a pawn in the bedroom. In one of the bedrooms. Bedrooms. This just regular. This is regular bedroom. 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 I figure I'll run out of time. A lot of this stuff is in threes. Reddington. It's a path that goes up. That, I feel like, has to have some kind of significance. About 21 steps still. Oh, I don't have enough gems! Maybe I'll just get 2 items and then go out in the yard. A gem. A sleeping mask? Okay, well. Okay, well. There's paint in here. There's an umbrella. A suitcase. That looks like it's it. Three birds. These 2 chairs seem out of place. Alright, I can make a wish at the wishing well. Well. I've made a wish, I think. Grandma's quote said, "Don't go where the path leads. Go where you want it to." Does that mean I can just go to Grandpa's vault? Abandon the path. Abandon the path. Abandon the path. Abandon the path. And that just goes into some weird wackadoodle storage hallway thing. I need some biscuits in a minute. This has got a weird pipe to it. Maybe it lights these or something. Set me free, set me free. I've got 30 minutes in the video game. So. Okay. This I don't think is gonna open. Interesting. Can't has to be something, right? I feel like that's the slogan for this game. That has to be something. Because it's 0, and then it's missing that, and then that one's missing the bottom one. That has to be something. That has to be something. Let me in, let me in. Another bird bath. The warning door. The orchard. I don't think I found anything for this yet, or at least if I have, I don't know what it is yet. Let me in. That's something over there. Let me over there. I see it's freaky with it over there. Let me go to it. I can see it's freaky with it. Something's freaky with it. One of the best games you've ever played. I'm enjoying a puzzle so far. Okay. I'm just putting what numbers I like. Oops, I didn't even try it. Try it! It's not that. It isn't. It isn't that. Hello, Bento. Hello, Bento... people, folks. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a good stream. Everybody, make sure you give Bento a follow. I'm playing Blueprints. This is my second stream playing it. I'm doing a puzzle and I like it. I'm doing puzzles. I'm puzzling. It's a good time. No spoilers, please. No hints, please. Just yet. I think I'm fine without them. That's a weird block. None of the other ones are like that. It might just be missing, though. I hope you had a fun stream, though. I'm puzzling. If I backflip off of there, I get a portal gun. I don't want it, though. I feel like a portal gun would be cheating. I'm impressed with your note-taking for just a few in-day's gameplay. Thank you. You may see my notes. I will show them to you. This is day 5. I also had day 4. That makes it look like I'm not taking notes. But I have names and little notes about those names. I have some miscellaneous shit about the rooms. I have some... These words are special text that are different. So there's bridge and beside. Also, Mr. Brian is sleeping and he's somehow balancing even though he's huge. In there. We saw the safe in Grandpa's drawing room. That was pretty good. And then I'm also keeping track of the chess pieces. And then soon it's going to be day 6. So I'm gonna write day 6. But I think most of the stuff that I've been taking notes on hasn't been so much the days, but like categorizing stuff. You've got your layers in correct names and not key smashes. This is true. Because you know I'd be smashing those keys when I name stuff.